Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now Gordon on 1st down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They're going right back to Hamler. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Wilson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be, trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Off the draw, here's Williams. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They run it again with Williams. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Wilson. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home. And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone. Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Zach Cunningham able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground. Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment.
but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real option.
Play action with Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now it's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On second down, Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Well, you hate that defensively. They had it pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Up the middle, it's Williams. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. Play action. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down at the 28. And quickly they get to the line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wilson. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll run it with Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They run. It's Williams. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 57.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Quickly to the air is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking.
There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 7-6 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 27. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 54 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They go play action now. Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Andrew Beck taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39, Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Montrell Washington from 17 yards out. And the Broncos are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Wilson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And he certainly played a pivotal role. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On second down, Williams. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown.
And the Lombardi Trophy goes west. And it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.